The pilot of the A-10 is surrounded by multiple plates of titanium armor, designed to enable the aircraft to withstand small arms fire and keep flying its attack missions.
Hello people. Today we're going to talk about the Zylmex and Motormax A-10A Fairchild Republic. This first variation we have is a plane that my brother and I grew up with. Didn't seem to endure too much, but it did. We broke the plastic here, but that was it. I mean, it looks pretty good. Stickers are a little rough, but overall she's in great shape. The A-10 has got to be my favorite non-naval aircraft. Notice the machined metal wheels. And on the bottom here, right down the center, we see it was made in Hong Kong. And on the back wing, it says Fairchild Republic, A-10A, and the mold marking A-142. Very cool, iconic aircraft. I was really disappointed this ended up becoming property of Cobra. But I was delighted that the Joes ended up with a Tomcat. So you can't have everything, right?
The A-10 is not agile, nimble, fast, or quick. It's deliberate, measured, hefty, impactful, calculated, and sound. There's nothing flimsy or fragile about the way it is constructed or about the way that it flies.
Our second variation here has a very different deco to it. A 3-color camouflage, gray, green, and I think that's black. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm very colorblind. So colorblind I was rejected for being a pilot in the military, which was also very disappointing to me, but if that's dark brown, or I'm not really sure, but either way, it's a really good 3-color camouflage with a solid gray on the bottom, which I really like. It's got the same machined metal wheels, plastic canopy, but the deco includes this, the tiger teeth, which are super cool. And I think this model really, out of all the Zylmex models that had the flying tiger teeth, this one I think really carried it well, probably the best. On the bottom we see the Hong Kong marking has been removed. Again, I have no idea why they would do that, but and on the back wing here it says Fairchild Republic, A-10A, and then the mold marking A-142. And it looks like we're missing a missile on this side. Very cool. Our third variation is pretty much the exact same aircraft. Same deco. But it seems now we have machined metal wheels. Casted metal wheels instead of machined metal wheels. The Hong Kong marking is still gone. But now they've bothered to remove the Fairchild Republic. Just so weird. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same.
Blast them off the reef, you fools!
Our third variation, fourth variation, I can't keep track, is exactly the same. Now, this may not warrant calling it a different variation, but the deco changed, and maybe it didn't change very dramatically, but I felt that there was a change in the manufacturing process that caused the tempo to change, and so I felt that warranted noting. So they moved that star under the canopy instead of behind the canopy.
Where's Warthog 1?
Inbound, sir.
Warthog 1, you are cleared on. Roger that.
So our fifth variation is very different, obviously. And the star is still under the canopy. Same tail markings. Same casted metal wheels. But now it says made in China. And the markings on the back there are the same. This one is obviously a different variation because they now have removed the plastic canopy and replaced it with just a solid casting that includes the canopy. Markings on the bottom are the same. Pretty much the same aircraft, just trying to eliminate another chokeable, which is very smart, and streamlining the manufacturing process. Thanks for watching, people. Make it a great day.
The Air Force had hoped to begin retiring its 281 A-10s starting in 2015. But Congress blocked the effort. Now the A-10 is safe even as the Air Force considers retiring other plane types. Acting Air Force Secretary Matt Donovan stoked speculation that the service will retire the A-10 after announcing that its FY21 budget request will include controversial changes such as the divestment of legacy aircraft, Valerie Encina reported at Defense News. But speaking at the conference later that day, Lieutenant General Timothy Fay, Deputy Chief of Staff for Strategy, Integration and Requirements, confirmed that the A-10 is not one of the aircraft under consideration for divestment and will stay in service until the 2030s.